sometimes wonder whether you know who someone really is? Well, don't listen to what they say. Watch the reruns. Words lie, but patterns don't. This is the topic of this video. I'm Professor Shania Rathod, a psychiatrist in the United Kingdom. I create weekly videos on mental well-being for my YouTube channel. So please don't forget to subscribe and you will not miss out on the next one. Someone can tell you they'll change, they'll do better, they'll be there for you, and for a moment you believe it. But if you zoom out and look at their actions over time, the truth is staring you in the face. That's where the concept of the mind lens comes in. So mind lens is the prism you use to look at your relationships. If your lens is shaded with hope, you'll cling on to every little sign. They finally texted you back after ignoring you for days. Well, hope will whisper, see, they care. They apologize after blowing up at you. Hope says, this time it will be different. But if you clear that lens just slightly, you see the actual pattern. They always come back, but they always leave. They always say sorry, but they never really change. Think about it. If someone keeps ghosting you, apologizing, then doing it again, the pattern isn't that they care. The pattern is that they don't respect your time or your feelings. Or maybe it's the friend who constantly lets you down. They cancel, they forget, they flake. When you call them out, they swear they didn't mean it. Through the hope-shaded lens, you excuse it. Through the reality lens, you see they are showing you exactly who they are. Well, the hardest part, sometimes these patterns feel familiar. If you grew up with inconsistent love with someone who gave affection in bursts and then withdrew it, your brain thinks chaos is love. That's why you find yourself staying, not because the relationship is healthy, but because the pattern feels like home. And now here's the twist. Sometimes your mind lens works in the opposite direction. If you've been hurt enough, abandoned enough, betrayed enough, your lens gets scratched. And suddenly, even when someone is showing up for you, you don't trust it. You look for cracks that aren't there. Maybe your partner comes home late one night and instead of believing their explanation, you spiral. You don't care. You're leaving me. I knew it. Or a friend doesn't reply for a day and you tell yourself, see? They never valued me anyway. Trauma trains you to scan for danger, to anticipate rejection, and sometimes you end up wrecking a relationship that was actually safe. It's like wearing tinted glasses. If your past is painted with betrayal, every look feels suspicious, every silence feels loaded, every fight feels like the end. You confuse patience for indifference, space for abandonment, mistakes for malice. The other person might be steady, but your lens keeps flashing warnings that they are about to hurt you. I'll give you an example. Imagine someone who has been gaslighted many times in a previous relationship or at work. Now they find a stable relationship. Their partner tells them, I have to work late tonight. Sounds okay, right? But their brain rejects it. No, he's giving an excuse. So they test the partner, they pick fights, they push them away, not because the partner is toxic, but because their mind lens tells them love can't possibly be this steady. So here's the deeper truth. Your mind lens can either trap you in toxicity by making excuses, or it can sabotage real love by making you doubt it. The work is to learning and understanding that lens, to ask, am I ignoring the pattern of harm, or am I inventing a pattern that isn't there? Am I staying with someone who repeatedly hurts me or pushing away someone who consistently cares? Well, the lens doesn't lie, but only if you're willing to check, if you're willing to clear it. And sometimes the bravest thing isn't just walking away from the wrong person, it's daring to trust the right one. So I want you to do this today. Reflect on your patterns in relationships and comment in the comment box. What have you discovered? If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe. Like it, share it, tell it. Tell it to all the people you know, and thank you for watching.